pressure, but then you're going to leave somebody on an island. Somebody's got to win. I don't think we won our one-on-ones all day. We made an adjustment there. I floated it at halftime. I held it and ended up using it later, but I probably should have pulled the pin. That's part of the process right now. Is like I have to learn, what this defense can handle, and how many adjustments, how many variations off the call sheet that I can make, and I'm still learning that with these guys. So a lot of that's on me that I've got to adjust. But our guys have to, they've got to play too, and they've got to communicate and continue to gel, and that's why you play.
Sorry for your necessarily with Trevin. It seemed like he was flying around. He was having fun there in the first half when a lot of guys weren't, when it was kind of a struggle there. Is the game just kind of flowing to him right now?
Yeah, I think Trevin's. I'm going to have to go back and see the film. Playing good. I need him and D-Jack in there need to sort of solidify that communication across the board. They're trying. Everybody's got to be involved. I thought we got a little stagnant, from a movement from the skies. I don't know if we were a little, uneasy, and it's a lot easier when you just feel comfortable and grooving. And I thought we were starting to hit that groove at the end of the first half. The start of the second half, we were okay. We come out of the locker room, we're in decent shape, and then we give up the ball down the field. And then we have to rise up in the red zone. We got to eliminate big plays. Still too many of those. A lot to the running back to get. So we got to get that cleaned up.
Deion kind of broke through on a couple. I know he's been fighting through.
That it felt like he was back there a lot, disrupting, being strong sort of in the run game. So it was good to see him, finish with the, with that play on third down there at the end, with that sack, because he's putting in a lot of work, and we talked about you just keep putting in the work, it'll happen. I thought that again the D-line for the most part, it looked like they were playing hard. It looked like they were controlling the line of scrimmage. Really, I think a lot of the rushing yards I'd have to look, came off of, they had the scramble by the quarterback and, a couple of those. So we got to do a good job on that, even on the one where he scrambled for the touchdown. We had a spy on, and the stunt just didn't come off clean. The spy triggered a little fast, got pinned, and then we missed a tackle. I didn't think our tackling was great today, and we need to get back to being a good tackling team.
What did you think of the secondary play today?
I'll have to look. It's hard to tell a little bit. There was so much to the running back. There was so much to the flat. Even the one on 2nd and 15. On the glance into the boundary. We were in cover 2. Trevin just has to step back. He got a little wide in his drop, so it exposed that window. But I thought they did okay. I know we had we dropped on the one out route. The thing I didn't think, was penalties, right? We kept giving them free 5, and now all of a sudden it's 2nd and 5, or it's 1st and 5, and it's hard to defend those short yardages, so we got to be better there. But we'll see. We have to just keep improving. Everybody's got to improve. Coaches, players, everybody.
Well, specifically, how big was it to see Maxwell get his first ever interception here?
Yeah, I think the pressure got to the Q, so he got him one that was a little bit of a lollipop, but you'll take him any way you can, right? And hey, the secondary, I asked them. I played a fair amount of man today that they had to get sticky, and for the most part, I thought they covered them. They got through traffic. Again, I just felt like the back hurt us, the quarterback hurt us. We knew those two. The receiver 3, we knew going in he was a really good player, and he made his share of plays. So.
Brett, obviously there are people on that coaching staff that know you really well.
Yep.
A couple times you had a blitz and they had just the perfect play call where they threw right into the vacated spot.
Yeah, they're good football coaches. There's a reason that they're on that staff, and Coach Wells hires good guys. So no, that was there was a challenge in that, and maybe tried some things that probably should have just stayed to what we do, in terms of operationally, because obviously they know how we go about things, but hey, that's what happens. That happens all over the country.
Brad, how pleased are you with how this unit's creating takeaways? I mean, that's not even counting last week that you had the touchdown that got taken away that was shown was a touchdown.
Yeah, it's been an emphasis point. It's funny, right? Like, last year probably didn't get quite as many takeaways, but it felt like we were firmer on the ball. Now we're getting takeaways, but it feels like we're a little bit looser. Like, I'd like it to be firm on the ball and being able to get the ball, take the ball away. So, what I'm proud of these guys about is they fight. They've got fight in them, and they want to get better. And they are frustrated that maybe these last two second halves haven't gone right. You think about, there's the one drive, the opening drive in ours, or in this game. And it was on a short field. We should have got off, but we gave up 2 third downs. And then the second drive of the first game, right? Other than that, they've been playing really good first half. So what we have to do is play a complete game. I don't feel like we've played great coming out of the locker room. So we've got to find a way to get that juice up so that when we come out of the locker room, we're ready to go.
To piggyback off of that, Coach Stoops had just mentioned a minute ago, he said when the defense was up, the offense, complementary football, one side of the ball kind of helped the other when they were down or up or whatever.
Absolutely. I know Coach mentioned it, and that was big, today, that I thought in the first half, the defense might have buoyed, and then we got the big punt return, off the 2-minute stop that set up the touchdown, so you feel good going into halftime. And I thought the offense did a great job, sort of buoying the defense in the second half when things were getting a little bit loose. And now all of us just need to play a complete game, and that's what we're striving for. We're lucky we've got 2 wins right now, and I say lucky, but the kids earned them. Like, let's not get it twisted. We may not have played the best football that we've played, on either side of the ball, even in special teams. But they've fought, they've put in work, and now we just need to get better so that we can stack some more.